Call to order then, if there are the attendance.
Here. Padian. Condi. Here. Dallas Elliott. Here. Engel.
Here.
Bowen. Here. Pryor.
Here.
Rayburn.
Here. Here, we'll move on to the minutes. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes? Are there any changes or edits or comments?
Motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to introduce our
Go ahead.
newest member of our legal team, our attorney, Kayla Simon.
Steinman, nice to meet you
Steinman.
guys.
Steinman. And Kayla has been with the city for a couple of months, and she's in the same grouping. The legal teams are divided up into different groups, and our particular group is Parks and Recreation. Kayla's one of the newer members of that. We're excited to have her. Welcome. And so this is one of her gigs is dealing with you all.
So far, so.
She's ready. Yeah, so far, so ready. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, turn over to Lisa for any updates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, committee members. I just wanted, the one quick update I had for you was we had talked about the Hill Road wetland project, and I just wanted to let you know that Mayor's office has kind of decided we're gonna couch that one and just take a pause. I believe that Martha Raybeck and Alex Brooks, who works on our climate action plan, may still work on some funding, or at least trying to find some different funding streams, but just for right now, because I know I said I was gonna bring that back to you. So just so you know, that's been tabled for now. That's all I have, Mr. Chair. Oh,
Superintendent Duplessis, will the federal freeze on some of the stuff affect the project up on Polecat on Cartwright Road? Where's that go? Because that's half of it was BLM funds.
Oh,
thank you, sorry. Sorry.
Parking lot.
Yes, committee member Pryor, it will not. We actually have already received that money, and that came from actually the foundation arm of BLM, so it's its own thing.
Okay.
Yep. So that will keep pushing forward. In fact, we just started doing survey work and hoping to get that kind of rolling.
We're gonna have an executive session. Do I hear a motion to go into executive session? Somebody want to read the legalese?
Sure. Pursuant to Idaho Code 74-2061C to acquire an interest in New York real property which is not owned by a public agency in Idaho Code 74-2061F to communicate with legal counsel for a public agency to discuss the legal ramifications of and legal options for pending litigation or controversies not yet litigated, but imminently likely to be litigated.
Need a second?
Second.
Roll call.
all those in favor? We're gonna do the roll call. Yeah.
Yeah. Here. Condi.
Yes.
Pryor.
Yes.
Padian. LaRue. Yes. Engel.
Yes.
Rayburn.
Yes.
Dallas Elliott.
Yes.
And Bowen. Yes. And then Elizabeth, I'm gonna stop the recording for the executive session, so you won't see this part of it.
Yeah, I came in the middle of that, so I guess I don't need to be recorded as a vote.
All right, have a good day. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I do have one more update, if that's okay for everyone, that I did just want to share. Doug and I both went to City Council yesterday to their working session. And I did a presentation about the history of the levy and just kind of conservation and what we've done. And I just wanted to say that council and mayor are very appreciative of what this group does. Very excited, just the work that we're doing here. So I just wanted to make sure I point that out too. So that was all.
And Mr. Chairman, they're also very excited. I think it was Councilmember Corliss and Councilmember Halliburton, the diversity now of what we're using the levy for. And that, and particularly West Boise, looking parts where we have some lacking of open space. It's been something that they've been very much appreciative of the work that we're doing. So.
Could we get an update on the stairway? And an update on the linear park across from Capitol High.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, committee members, so we should be, we're on the punch list now on the Peasley connection. So, we should have that done, if not this week, first part of next week, so it will be officially open. So that's good to go. We don't have a planned dedication yet, but we'll keep you informed when we're gonna do that. But we don't see any reason to not have it open. People we're using it. We're still going around the construction and actually using it. And then, of course, we had the Jeep incident, where somebody tried to drive up it. That, caused a little bit of a delay. If you weren't aware of that, there was somebody that took their Jeep Wrangler and the problem is, not a problem, but it was secured as a construction site, but we didn't have the bollards up yet that would block you from doing something dumb.
Days away.
So, but it's a construction site, so they really weren't thinking somebody would try to do something dumb. And they did, they tried to drive a Jeep up the stairs. And they only got 4 or 5 stairs in, but they did destroy the first section of stairs. So we had to replace those, and that's what delayed it, or would have been done in December.
They didn't catch the guy.
No, we had a great picture. So here's the other thing, if you're familiar with Connect Our Parks, where we put internet access into Ann Morrison, Julia Davis, we put it at Cecil Andrus Park, we've added it at Veterans Memorial Park. And so with that, we've added cameras everywhere. And so we caught it on camera. It's a pretty clear, good picture. It didn't get the license plate, but it got a good picture of the vehicle. But the update it got from police, it's been 2 weeks ago, still haven't caught anybody.
Those cameras at the anniversary, because they had to go through the parking lot.
I'm guessing they may have, but we have a camera at the softball fields. So it was right, Jeep is white Jeep, perfect picture of the Jeep. I don't know why we can't find this person. Yeah, but it's, clear, it's pretty clear, so, anyway, we got that repaired, so that should be.
Really quick, sorry, there is one more thing on that as well, is it did come in under budget, and so that money will be coming back into the levy funds. So I just wanted to let you know that too,
Even
which
after-
doesn't happen all the time.
That's a first.
Even after the fix?
Yes,
Did insurance cover that?
yes, okay. So just so you know, that will be going back into the fund.
And on the Goddard Linear Park across from Capitol High School, that is completed. So it's done, and we don't have a dedication date yet for that, so we're working through those details with the mayor and city council. There will be a naming of that park, and the name has been determined by the mayor, and it will be made public at the actual dedication. And spoiler alert, it will have something to do with the canal that it's buying.
Not the Doug Holloway Park.
It won't be the Doug Holloway Park. But it will be, a nod to, the company that donated the property. So, yeah, so it's done. We've gotten a lot of great compliments from people that have been out there utilizing it at nighttime, especially because it's lit. Everything is lit from the ground up. It has the pathway lighting. It looks really cool at nighttime. So a lot of people are using it, as a connection at night. So
Just a place to walk.
yeah, basically, connection. At some point, when Ada County does something with that weird intersection there, if you're familiar with that one, North or Mountain View and Goddard and Glenwood and everything comes together right there. Yeah, it's just really a weird area. And so apparently it is on the list with ACHD to do something with that whole intersection corner. So when they do that, we'll be on board with like, okay, now how does that connect in with our path and with Spalding?
Yeah, they punched that road in the Spalding now.
Pardon me?
They punched that road in the Spalding, you can go through Spalding.
Yeah, actually a pathway, and we're looking at our pathways plan. and connecting through Spalding and then behind Capitol High School in between Milwaukee Park. So there's a proposal to do a pathway along the tunnel lateral, which runs in between those two locations, and that will take you up to Milwaukee. And then you're on a pretty good sidewalk that'll take you over to Goddard with a light and get across to the new video park, and you're off and running somewhere else. So hopefully that will come in 26 or 27, that pathway. And we're working with the school district right now on the design, so. It'll be a nice addition to that area as well. So things kind of piece together. As Lisa does when she looks at the Tirefoot Hills, it's like, okay, we're buying this, and the council will be like, well, where does that go? And Lisa will go, someday, it'll go somewhere.
Someday.
You know, because the idea is to go 21 to 55, right?
I have a question, what about the project that was gonna connect on from Cassia Park over the canal to Garden? And then
It's still
close the
going.
canal?
Mr. Chairman, Committee Member Cryer, it's still, it's in the, I believe funding has been, and there's been some issues in working out details with ACHD and tiling some of the canal. But that plan's still moving forward.
The project where they wanted to go from Federal Way to where Broadway is down below and then come underneath the overpass. Is that even, I mean, I've gone out and looked at that, that's an engineering. I mean, that's gonna cost.
Mr. Chairman,
so
did
much.
we fund that?
Did we?
Here,
Well, committee member Pryor, Mr. Chairman, they needed a match, so that was the project where PDS came to us, I believe, 2 years ago, maybe even longer than that, came to us needing a match fund to release the federal dollars. And a lot of that money was gonna be put towards the planning efforts. So I do believe they're still planning, not to the construction phase yet, but I'll double check in PDS just to see where they are at with that.
Because construction wise, that's gonna be expensive.
yeah, and we'll also, while Lisa's doing that, we'll get you an update on what's happening with the canal crossing. It's been off our radar because it moved from us over to Planning and Development Service, PDS. So PDS was managing that project. And I know there were just some issues with ACHD and some other government entities, and with the canal company and getting some tiling done, and neighbors, we got some neighbors there too. Don't want to see a pathway in that location, so there were a lot of moving parts, but I believe funding is all taken care of for us.
So how much do we have in the kitty?
Be 2.2-ish.
Well, it will be 2.2-ish after Friday. With hopefully a little extra, I don't wanna guess how much, but there will be some that will come back in for piecemeal.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
No,
I know, super
Nice
fast.
work.